Good morning, welcome to another episode of Safari Snippets. It's a lovely overcast morning, perfect walking weather today. So we're going to see some of the smaller things out there.
Let's go see what we can find. So we're just coming down a path now, making our way towards the river, and we've come across a breeding herd of elephants. They are in the thicker vegetation behind us, and we're just going to try and see how we can get a better view. The breeding herd is staying in some of the thicker vegetation at the moment. A little bit of a colder evening, which has just kept them in not moving too much. But they are picking us up, unfortunately, which is making it a little bit difficult to keep with them. As we get a bit closer, they keep pushing away from us. So I don't think we're going to put too much pressure on them. We might just try and get one more little view. While walking down now towards the river, we find some older hyena scats here. Because it's from a predator, we're not going to pick it up, as it holds quite a lot of bacteria within it. But the famous question we often get asked is, why is the hyena scat actually white? And when the hyena scat actually dries, due to the high amounts of calcium that they feed off of from the bones while scavenging, with that deposit, it actually creates their dung to becoming white. In some areas it won't go as white, where they'll have a much higher succession rate where hyenas will actually hunt. Many people just think they actually are purely a scavenger, but they probably are one of some areas' most successful predators. In this area they will scavenge quite a lot more due to a sort of a higher population of lion and leopard within the area. But just coming back to the scat itself, something that I find quite interesting, some other animals will actually come across, such as a leopard tortoise, will come across, and he can actually feed off of this in order to get some calcium that he would need when he's lacking it in his diet.
So I come across a track of a buffalo bull. You can see it's quite a big track. It's about the size of my hand, and it's split into two cloven hooves, which is the classic sign of a buffalo. He's walking this direction towards the river, and just in the base there you can see the sand is quite silky, so it's got that very fresh look. So I think we've got a very good chance of finding this guy. Buffalo bulls are notoriously dangerous, so we will be keeping all our wits about us, but maybe we get lucky. So we've made it down to the river, and just behind me, you can't see him quite now, but we found this buffalo bull. He's the other side of the river, which is good. They're kind of angry animals. So we'll keep a nice distance and just observe him from here. But what great luck! So I found this termite mound, and termites are the heroes of the savannah. They're very misunderstood, underrepresented. If you actually consider the mass, the total biomass, so like the weight of all of the termites here in the park, it would outweigh all of the large herbivores put together. So even though they're very small, they have the potential to do a lot of change. And what they are most important for is recycling the nutrients. So they will take rotting vegetation that is sitting out like dead branches and things, and they'll take it into their mound, and they'll take it underground and feed it to a fungus. Now this fungus can break down that cellulose, and the product is what the termites eat themselves. So they're like farmers, but they're actually in the process, what they're doing is they're recycling those nutrients back into the soil. So they're super important for the ecosystem here. They're something called an ecosystem engineer. And this mound here, this is just the chimney. So this is designed to regulate the airflow and the temperature inside. So it's exactly 32 degrees for the fungus at all times. There's actually a skyscraper in Harare, or a big mall, should I say, in Harare, that has used termite engineering, and it uses something like 80 or 90% less energy to cool the building. So we can learn a lot from these guys. I could talk all day about them, but I'll leave it at that. Awesome creatures.
Thank you so much for joining us after a really incredible morning. I think it was extremely scenic, extremely beautiful, and to top it off, those elephants and that buffalo bull, I think we were extremely fortunate. And stay tuned for the next one. We look forward to having you guys.
See you next time.